"You're the slag?" she asks him. "Sure enough," he says. She asks him a favour. To take a box she's got to Debtor's Pit, and give it to the woman there. Now the Burke's a real sap too. Nice to say no despite the fact that he's sure something's not quite right about this old crone, and agrees. But what's the woman's name, he asks. Where does she live? Where should I look for her if she's not by the Debtor's Pit? The woman hands him the box, a wooden thing, wrapped in a coloured cloth, and tells him to just go, and she'll be there. Finally she warns him, and whatever you do, do not open the box. So he takes it home with him and hides it in the rafters, thinking he'd bring it by the Debtor's Pit when it's light out. His wife, though, seeing him hiding the box, gets right jealous, thinking it's a gift to her, for a lover or something, and opens it up as soon as he's not looking. Well, it turns out the box was full of gouged out eyes and severed male members, with the hair still on him. Her scream brought the Burke running. He remembered what the crone said, got right scared, and wrapped the box back up. He went out straight away to Debtor's Pit, and sure enough there was another old hag waiting there for him. He hands her the box, and she says to him, "This box has been opened and looked into." The poor Burke tries to deny it, but she gets this dreadful look on her face. "You've done something horrible," she tells him, then disappears. That done, he hurries back to his kit. He's feeling ill when he gets back and takes to bed, his wife bitterly regretting opening the box and all, but it was too late. The next day he died of a rotten disease, and the first thing to go was his eyes and stem. Anna nods grimly, her tale complete. Eve smiles. "That was a wonderful tale, Anna. You should never hesitate to share it. Now, I've one for you and your companion, the Parched Land." Once a large village was struck by a terrible drought. A farmer journeyed to the worshipping stone and again implored it to the cause of the drought. He asked the stone why it did nothing when the fields were parched and dying, why the animals and the people suffered while the stone did not a thing. "Have we not given enough offerings?" the farmer asked, begging also upon his hands and knees, but the stone did not respond. It merely sat and cast its shadow. I have another tale to share with you. Okay, so it gets us Dakon's turn. Dakon nods solemnly. I shall impart the tale of Akali drowning. Dakon tells the story of Akali, a foolish Githzari of myth who had become lost in the chaos of limbo. Normally a single Githzari may use their focus and mental discipline to form the chaos around them into a small, habitable environment. Akali, however, asked so many useless and unfocused questions in her quest to return home that her Isle of Matter dissolved around her and she drowned. Eve smiles. Fascinating, Dakon. Let me share with you and your companion another version of your tale that I have heard. Dakon looks attentive, perhaps a little surprised. Go on, Eve. Eve tells a different version of Dakon's tale, in which Akali was driven from the Githzari city of Shraktlor for her constant useless prattling. One day she encountered a Sladdy. On his way to the spawning stone, she hastily erected a wall of chaos matter, which even a ravenous Sladdy found difficult to break down. Hungrily it waited and spoke to her through the wall. She asked it questions, and as she became more absorbed in her pointless queries and the Sladdy's answers, her own wall decayed and collapsed upon her, and thus she drowned in the matter of limbo. I have another tale to share with you. Ask one of your companions that they have a story to tell. Eve awaits your story patiently. Actually, Eve, let me ask you a question. Eve nods quietly. Why are you called the Tale Chaser? Once upon a time, a girl came to an oracle who was rumoured to know many things and asked it of a boon. Her life was in need of direction, so she asked this oracle as to what would give her purpose. Now, the oracle was not evil, but it was vague and tended towards drink, which caused it to be